Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, how's it going in your neck of the woods today? Oh my gosh. The girls and we have been talking about, our whole team is a buzz when it comes to utilizing Facebook challenges and events and how to really get some collaboration going. Why are challenges so important? Why and how can they be ultra effective so you guys can get more results, a bigger bang for your buck with your time, and definitely do that collaboration, do that teamwork that makes the dream work for both your potential customers and prospects, to your service, your opportunity, or your products, or just growing your Facebook group and your circle. Okay, so let's have some fun tonight. You guys know that my name is Roxanne Lynch. This is what I love to do. I love to pop into your guys' world, give you guys some inspiration, some positivity, some tips and tricks about life sometimes definitely about network marketing. So whether you're part of my amazing team and business within social retail or your own beloved business out there, I know that there is enough success and sunshine out there for everybody. So this is going to be a fabulous share. I've been thinking about this all day long. Okay, why are challenges so ultra hot right now? And they have been for a while now. This is like Facebook challenges, events, community, all that kind of stuff. It's not brand spanking new, but right now, the way Facebook is changing, an ever-changing environment, Facebook groups are becoming like the hot thing, right? So this is a fabulous way to grow your Facebook group, okay? And there's also really important for some other great reasons, which is, of course, we know the 4 C's. Challenges are important because they can increase our feeling of connection with other human beings that get you, like you, we're at the same vibe, we're in the same tribe, have the same interests or passions. We have that sense of community, that sisterhood, that brotherhood. That's really important for a lot of us. Culture, being that connected where this is, you're going into that next stages of your life and you're definitely looking for something that's really powerful that goes with your aligned with your vibe, aligned with your beliefs and values, okay? But last of all, it's great for increasing courage, okay? And creating that bridge of courage for other people that might be kind of overwhelmed, that might be a little bit fearful, have been thinking about a Facebook event or challenge for a while, but they're not really sure how. So this is how they can get some courage, just for your teammate to do them, but also for the people that have been watching from the bleachers, the people that are interested in your product, your service, your opportunity, and getting them off the bleachers into the game. So you're creating this invitation for them to hop in, okay? So a couple tips I want to give you right off the hop is that it can be almost any subject under the sun, okay? So, maybe you want to plant garlic this fall, okay? Fall is the time to plant garlic, says my girlfriend Amy. So you could be doing a little Facebook challenge group of how to prepare your garden soil to plant garlic, okay? That's not me this year, but maybe fall is the time to fall back in love with our body. Kids are back in school. How about a step it up challenge or a greens, ways to increase your greens. Intermittent fasting was a really big thing this spring. Water, of course, is always popular. Planks, squats, okay? Bridging into business. A little intermittent or a challenge when it comes to using videos and baby steps to lady, like you guys have known that I've done that. Headlines, how to craft amazingly scroll-stopping headlines for your clients and your team if you're like a service provider or a business coach. Teaching your community and your teammates and your prospects of how to grow their circles, how to, in a classy way, build their warm market even larger. Branding basics, you guys can go, use your imagination. The main thing is we are keeping it focused, okay? One topic, maybe it's even increasing your email list by 1,000 people, okay? Or, how to earn your first $5,000. How do you want this challenge to run? And then we can bridge into the next steps, okay? Because really, challenges provide us opportunity to get involved in something that we're kind of interested in, but we don't want a deep commitment yet. So it's a great way that you and your prospect, like I said, for your business, your product, or your service, is a great way that they can kind of get to know a deeper circle without committing to joining your business or buying your products or signing up for your service. It's a deeper way that they can get to know, like, trust, relate, have that deeper rapport with you, which most people we know need multiple exposures before they're actually going to dive in, okay? Multiple exposures. So this is a fabulous way to include more people, okay? So let's jump into some tips, okay? So the very first tip is, I lightly covered this one, which is don't overcomplicate it, okay? Pick one deeply beneficial topic for your challenge. And, sometimes simple is best, especially when people are kind of bridging to, getting into attraction marketing, using curiosity, using intrigue and content. It's really important not to overcomplicate it and create that overwhelm, because a lot of women, a lot of guys, they still have a full-time job or a part-time job. Right now, their kids are back in school, they're scrambling. So don't overwhelm them with too much. Keep it simple is best. One topic, okay? Number two, the thing is like, there's so many ways that we can get people started that you don't have to have hundreds or even thousands of people to participate to make it work, okay? Sometimes very small, very exclusive and inclusive challenges can be most effective. Would you guys agree? Okay, so tip number 3 is making sure that you are prepared. Okay, this one you need to make sure that you really are prepared. Is your labeling, is your titling correct on your challenge group? Have you collaborated with some other team members so it's not just you being the face of that information within that group? In so many ways, there's great ways to include your side sisters, your other team members that have amazing talents and skills and strengths that you might not have. So don't hesitate to delegate to other women or men within your tribe and team, because it empowers them. It's like sharing the baton in the baton race, and it allows more people to win. And it also, knowing that there's different learning styles within different prospects, like your customers or your prospective business persons or people wanting to have more interest about your service, by you including a larger scope of people presenting and sharing in that challenge, it allows them to learn differently. It also accommodates other people's personality styles, where, if you have a green personality and they're a green personality, the chances of them getting more engaged because they're like them and they get them, that is really, really powerful, okay? So when it comes to beginning that strategy of advertising and sending this out there, obviously we can use Facebook stories, very, very powerful. You can use definitely your favorite Facebook groups. Now, I wouldn't do a bunch of advertising and promotion in some other people's groups. Definitely check with the admins, make sure it's allowable. But in the groups that you are really known, you're recognized, you're welcomed, you're appreciated, they get your stuff, you're getting those likes and comments and engagement on your posts within Facebook groups, you definitely want to be contributing and publicly announcing that there's something really special going on. The verbiage is also important, that you are saying the right words where it's intriguing people to participate, that you're talking about the benefit of the benefit. Imagine how it would feel if you were able to grow your email list by 1,000 people. Imagine how it would feel at the end of 3 or 5 days your live video is as natural as brushing your teeth in the morning. Imagine how it would feel if it's simply and as easily and graciously able to connect and build your friendships and your warm market without feeling salesy, spammy, or chasey. Like, tie in the emotional words and the energy that would want a woman to imagine the goodness that their participation is going to give them at the end of that, okay? So number 5 is making sure that you have assignments, okay? And this is where you can kind of delegate to your other side sisters or teammates that you're collaborating with and brainstorming, okay? Making sure that you have your assignments and they're set up. So that way then you're set up for success. Everyone knows what to do, when to do it each day, and no one's having to babysit each other. Does that make some sense? So by having simple assignments on your challenges and allowing other people to share, it's making sure that you are prepared. And it shows your audience, your prospects, that you guys have got this together, that you are well taken care of. If they decide to take that leap, then they know that they're going to be well taken care of. They're going to get that, the hand holding, they're going to get the nudging, they might even get the kick in the butt, that kind of fun stuff. So making sure that you're presenting and very active in that group, and at least 2 or 3 times a day. Keep it very highly engaging and let your team know that if you're doing this as a team activity, then they know that it's expected that they're popping in and they're commenting and they're engaging on that group too. Not just the leaders, but the other team participants if you're doing this as a team group and growing it as a team. So the last tip I want to give you guys is of course, obviously we're publicly excited about our challenge. Every chance you get on your stories or back on your personal page, that you're giving shout outs, okay? Like, oh my gosh, I was so happy day 2 of this challenge, and my girl Tina, she's gotten like 50 engagements on me helping her create a classy, effective story post that created curiosity. She has 50 leads reaching out to her. Can you imagine that feeling? Okay, giving little shout outs, a little congratulations, little high fives to every man, woman, and child that you possibly can is really beneficial. Secret tip, okay? After being publicly excited and encouraging your team to do the same thing, is on the last day, bring out the big guns, okay? Bring out the big guns. So if you have an amazing person in your upline, if you have an amazing other coach or mentor, or a person who has high credibility, influence, and visibility, that they have gone through your program before and they've had great results, have them do the last presentation of the day. Okay, seems kind of crazy, but that adds extra influence because this is a person sharing their story, that they've gone through this process with you, whether it's using your product line, whether it is, being part of your business, and now they've got the skill sets, the support, the tools, the training to rock it out in this network marketing industry, or maybe it is a client of yours that has gone through maybe some personal coaching or business coaching. Kind of really being a little bit open with this because it's really important that you're thinking about this from a larger perspective of just where you are in here right now. So your big guns is going to be able to help create that big finale. It's like the fireworks. The last of the fireworks are always the best, right? Hang around for the end. You're going to get the biggest excitement, okay? So then at the end of that challenge, you can come back around and then, okay, so like say for health and wellness that we've recently had, it's like, okay, so we've gone through it was a water challenge with some steps. And it's like, that was absolutely fantastic. We had great results, great participation. We gave a freebie away at the end. We had an amazing woman talk about her wellness journey and, shared her results of what was going on. And then on the follow-up, after I said like, hey, Tammy, that was absolutely fantastic. Are you ready for the next step? This was so much fun. And then Tammy says, yes. And so then I was like, okay, well, let me introduce you to my belly fat melter. And you guys saw my picture on my timeline the other day. It's like, this stuff works without crazy, food curtailments and crazy mean things. And after, like, you guys can read that post. Oh my gosh. But by wrapping it up in a way and in a gentle call to action, and they want to know what the next step is, it's easy to breeze into that, okay? So maybe it was definitely about creating headlines or how to, connect with more people. It's like, well, you're ready for the next step? And it's like, yeah, I'm ready for the next step, Roxanne. It's like, okay, well, then let me tell you more about social retail and our training tools and our support systems, and that you don't need to know it all to get started. And it's imperative to get with the times online, sister, for our success. And, you know, social retail isn't your mom and pop MLM. And that's why we're blowing it out of the water. It's our tools, it's our team, it's our systems, it is our leadership and our mentorship that is setting ourselves up for success every single day. So, you know, by having challenges and using them like that, it makes the closing a lot gentler because they've been exposed in this beautiful timeline that they wanted to participate in, okay? And if they say not now, that's okay. You can invite them to the next event or the next challenge, all right? So those are my ideas I wanted to give you guys tonight. There's just a lot of really great goodness coming up for September. I have been busier than a one-arm paper hanger with my magic pen, writing out all my August incentives and bonuses for people that get started within my social retail business between now and the end of September. So if you have been on the fence and you have been wondering what's going on in the world or what the heck really is social retail, just ask me for the video. The same video that blew my mind was just absolutely a game changer. But between now and then, I'm going to put my personal video in the comments below, and you guys can check it out, of why I come out of retirement for 2 years of saying never again to network marketing and why I got back into the game. It's just a short personal clip that I did for my YouTube channel. Check it out. Tell me what you think. And by all means, I promise you, I will invite you to our next Facebook challenge. Bye guys. See you tomorrow on the sunny side of life.